Ethics and morals are, in fact, the basis of everything. The whole of this world and the atmosphere and all the planetary system, we believe that if they fractionally move from one place to another and creates a discord, there will be a big catastrophe in the world. And we have seen today, in today's world, that ethics and morals, they have gone out of the way and people have really thrown them away. And the whole society has become a dysfunctional society which has no way. They don't know at all where they are going. Look at the whole world, how beautifully it is made. And we have seen these tsunamis, these world catastrophes coming, is because when the earth moves from its pivotal things or any plate that moves, there is a catastrophe, there is a storm, there is a tsunami, there is a big earthquakes which take over the whole planetary system. Thousands and thousands of people die because that system moved. In the same way, we can have many examples in the life. A game, football game, hockey game, take it anyone. It's a game as long as it has its barriers, it has its walls, it has its boundaries. Soon as you take away the boundaries and its walls and restriction and the referees who are making the game to play, then it is no more a game left. It is a chaos. It is just catastrophe. Everybody will do whatever he or she wants to do. In the same way, even in our social life, we have seen that we are bound together in our relationship with each other, with all religions, with all societies, with all nations and all people of this earth. Today's world is not a world of India or Pakistan or one nation or Iran or England. It has become an independent, that independence which is interdependent on each other. So, if we are interdependent, naturally we have to we have to think of living with the people together as nations. We are a human race that belongs to each other. God has created everyone on this earth of one blood. We are all from one blood, and there is not a single thing we can say that contradicts us from each one of us. These are the political, social, and economic situations which divides us, make us enemies to each other. But if we are dependent, interdependent, we must know and learn to share each other. Look at the religion. There is not a single religion that tells kill, backbite, hate your neighbor, do not tell lies, do not give a false witness. Every religion speaks of ethics and morals, and if those ethics and morals are gone, we are enemy to each other. We are at the neck of each other to kill people. To my mind, even when we see our own married life, what is there? You are unknown to each other, husband and wife. One day you meet, you get bound in a tie, and you become husband and wife, and you give birth to a child. And how you procreate in the same way, you will be surprised. It's not only related to mankind, ethics and morals. Ethics and morals, even the little birds, ants, they do. Solomon, in one of his proverbs, he says, "Oh, you fool, go and learn ethics and morals that I will add from myself." From an ant who gather her food in the summer and in the winter, it sits and eats that. Ethics and moral, even birds, they make their nest, they lay their eggs there, bring up their children, their little ones, and put food in their mouth. Look at that ethics and moral. To me, the whole natural system is based on one ethics and moral. Soon as we go away fall off, we are bound to die. In today's world, we have seen economic crises are not economic crisis because there is no bread. We create economic crisis because we forgot that our foremost duty is to feed others. There is no scarcity of blood. There are lots of blood around us. We can give to the people who are suffering medically or in war zones. We can give them, but scarcity happens when we do not supply them. There is a lot of bread in the world, but we create scarcity. I often meet people who tell me, well, things are bad in this world. Things are good in this world. The only thing which we have forgotten is the ethics and morals in the world that corrupted in the whole of our system. You can imagine what happens if a terrorist goes and kills children or school children or the people who are innocent. There is something wrong in the ethics and morals, no matter what religion it is. The ethics and morals are the basis of the. I often say, even in political life, ethics and morals are like triangle. If you invert it, that triangle, if you invert it, put ethics right down on one corner, and on the left side or right side you have its administration, and on the other side you have its, along with administration, you have its technology. These three triangles, ethics, technology and administration, are the basis of any society, of any political life, of any organization. And they are typically very strangely balanced on ethics, that inverted triangle. Soon as the ethics and morals are gone, it falls apart. It cannot balance itself. I think the biggest tragedy which we have at present in the world is the ethics and morals in our society are gone. You can imagine everything is based on it. The law societies, the law, jurisprudence. Who put that ethics and moral? You shall not kill. Do not give false witness. You shall not have false witness against your neighbor. Love your neighbor as thyself. These are the ethics and morals which we have forgotten, which is not existing. When we have bad governments, that means we have bad ethics and morals. When we have bad administration, we know there is a bad ethics which is being practiced in the world. You can imagine in our elections, in our administrations, in our institutions, in our schools, in our college, in our universities, there is no ethics and moral. The corruption of ethics and moral means we cannot teach them. We cannot cater to the needs of the society. We cannot produce right students, right scholars. Naturally, when they come in the world, they just live for themselves, not for others. Look at this ethics. Love thy neighbor as thyself. If we forget it, then we are selfish people, creatures, not better in any way than any animal. Even animals, you will be surprised, have ethics. They don't kill just at random. They kill when they want to eat, and then they are sleeping. But man, unfortunately, is such a beast. It kills just for destruction. And that destruction, we have seen that in this world, we have seen the old wars like Mahabharata, Ramayana. We have seen those wars like we can say wars of the cross, 100 years wars of the cross. We have seen World War I, we have seen World War II. There is no end. As long as we don't teach in our institution ethics and morals, we are bound to get into a very, very dysfunctional society where we will kill everything. Many, many thanks for hearing me. Have a wonderful day.